Hello everyone, I am Chandana. I am currently pursuing first year engineering at Sri Venkateshwara College. Now I am going to give a presentation on corrosion in applied chemistry. Let us discuss about corrosion. Corrosion, as its simplest, is the process by which metal deteriorate due to the chemical reaction they undergo with their environment. Ever wondered why the one shiny bicycle in your backyard is now on a rusty relic? The answer lies in the natural process known as corrosion. Corrosion, as its simplest, it is the process by which metal deteriorate due to the chemical reaction they undergo with their environment. Let us discuss the definition of corrosion. Corrosion is a natural process in which a refined metal is converted to a more chemically stable form, such as oxide, hydroxide, or sulfide. It is the gradual decomposition of materials as a result of chemicals and electrochemical reactions with their surroundings. And process of corrosion. When you leave a slice of apple out in the open, it turns brown. Similarly, when metals like iron are exposed to moisture and oxygen, they react to form rust, a form of corrosion. Corrosion is a mechanism by which metals that have been processed to revert to their normal oxidation state. This is the reduction oxidation reaction in which the metal is oxidized by its environment, which is usually oxygen in the air. This reaction is favored both electrochemically and spontaneously. And let us come to the types of corrosion. Atmospheric corrosion, erosion corrosion, selective corrosion, uniform corrosion, pitting corrosion, fretting corrosion, stress corrosion, intercanal corrosion, and corrosion fatigue. These are the types. Let us come to the prevention of corrosion. When corrosion has been discovered, the only sure way to repair it is to remove it. The details of which depend on the metallurgy of the corroded part, followed by a corrosion inhibitor, such as zinc chromatic primer, another primer, and finally plain will eliminate light surface corrosion. Metals can be protected from corrosion by applying one of these following coating to the surfaces, by plastering the surfaces with oil, grease, paint, or varnish or sheet. By coating or depositing a thin film of some other non-corroding metal, paint can be prevent corrosion by altering the anodic reaction. However, the pigment must be metallic, simple, or soluble in order for this happen. Paint films in general provide protection due to their high electrolyte resistance. They readily acquire a charge and a result are relatively impervious to ions. Water and oxygen absorption from the atmosphere to the metal surface can be slowed by coatings. Corrosion is slowed as a result of this. The rate of diffusion of corrosion products from the metal surface through the paint film can be slowed by the paint film. Corrosion is also slowed as a result of this. The iron alloy steel is coated with a less active metal, such as tin for anodic protection. Tin does not corrode, so as long as the tin coating in this place, the steel will be covered. Since the steel becomes the anode of an electrochemical cell, this approach is known as electronic safety. Let us come to the two main types of corrosion, dry and wet corrosion. When there is no water or moisture to help the corrosion, dry corrosion occurs and the metal oxidizes on its own. Metal are corroded wet by electron transfer, which involves two processes, oxidation and reduction. The metal that loses electron is known as anode. And here the definition of dry corrosion. Dry corrosion or oxidation occurs when the oxygen in the air reacts with metal without the presence of a liquid. Typically, dry corrosion is not as determined as wet corrosion, but it is very sensitive to temperature. Dry corrosion occurs when a metal reacts directly with oxygen. For example, burning of magnesium reburn to produce magnesium oxide. And the definition of wet corrosion occurs when a metal reacts directly with oxygen in the presence of water. For example, corrosion of iron in water to form rust. Topic: the effects of corrosion. Let us discuss about the effects of corrosion. It damages the commercial aeroplanes or vehicle electronics, and it also damages the hard disks and computers used to control complicated process. For example, power plants, petrochemical facilities, or pulp and paper mills. Damage to server rooms and data centers, and also damage to museum artifacts, and also cost of repairing or replacing household equipment that fails. Now let's imagine the process in a bit more detail. Iron, the metal we will focus on, reacts with oxygen in the presence of water. It formed to form iron oxide. commonly known as rust. This process is a form of oxidation, a chemical reaction where a substance loses electron. In this case, iron loses its electrons to oxygen, leading to the formation of rust. And thank you, everyone.